Hello YouTube, Talus here. Today I'm going to attempt to do a team burner mission. This particular mission is against the Jaguar team. Will comprise of a Jaguar class assault frigate as well as 2 burst class support frigates, giving it remote shield transport. I'm going to use a different ship today for this. You see a lot of people using much more expensive ships, and I've seen people who claim that they can do it in a T1 frigate. I don't believe it for a moment, but I'm going to use an Ishkur today. I'm going to use some techniques other people use, including ECM. On board this ship we have a enfeebling phase ECM. This is a LADAR ECM, good for going up against Minmatar ships. This being an elite ship, it's going to have very high resistance towards ECM, but that's alright. If just one of them sticks, I'll be alright. I have a signal distortion amplifier as well as a small particle dispersion augmenter just to give me that little boost I'm going to need for this. Normally your ECM, my LADAR strength ECM would be a tiny 3.6. However, with my skills and the buffs on this ship, it is at 4.94, which pretty respectable. It's nowhere near what a true ECM boat would get, but it might be enough. Damage is going to be primarily drones. I do have rail guns in, but I have discovered that they eat up just way too much cap, and even with a cap booster on it and plenty of charges, I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think it's enough to even matter. So for now we're going to undock and we're going to head to the mission in the acceleration gate.
Warp drive active.
One thing I am going to do is make sure my default orbit is set at around 30,000. Some people say you can drop it as low as 25, but I have found that some of these burners will clobber you at that distance. Go ahead and turn on a hardener for right now, just in case I have to absorb a hit before I get my orbit straightened out. Alright, we're at the acceleration gate. Activate this gate.
Warp drive active.
As soon as I get into this complex, I am going to need to get this Jaguar orbited. Alright, Jaguar is set to orbit. Go ahead and start targeting. I can't target that one yet. I can now though. Alright, I've got my orbit set. I'm going to save some capacitor by turning that off. Okay. Looks like the bursts are staying just out of ECM range. You'd think they knew what I was doing. I'll wait for one of them to start floating closer. ECM optimal is 41 kilometers with the 4.9 that I've got right now. If they're not in optimal, there's almost no chance that I'm actually going to ECM them. Okay, I have one very close, and he dropped right back out. Let's try it. Yeah, it did not work. Well, Nothing else. I'll keep it on him. And I'll stick my drones on his buddy. And I did get an ECM off. I'm going to overload it just to see if maybe I can get 2 in a row off. And he ran out of range. Which is fine as long as he can't shield rep his buddy. I really wish CCP would fix this. Occasionally you have a drone that just decides it wants to slide over to the wrong target. Always starting to rep back. Okay, got him. I do not need my ACM any longer. Now it's simply a matter of killing off this other Logi and then the Jaguar itself. Not too bad once you get it out of its shields. Just really hard outer shell. And we are almost done. And that's it. Go ahead and get my hobgoblins back. And as we can see, we have cleared the site. And that's all. As you can see, it is fairly easy to finish off one of these sites with an Ishkur.